you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be, but I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me? The old but kinda new way. Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be, yeah. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling the groove? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, baby. Won't you love me? Oh, but kinda new way. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday. Will you love me?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to TechCondo. Really great to have you to be here. Let me make sure that the audio is almost gone. Again, welcome. My name is Peter Verbruggen, and welcome to today's TechCondo. And like I said during the timer, it is okay to comment during the show. Please do that because it helps us to have a little bit of an interaction going on, which is great. Like Greg Adams did also on Facebook. He says, hello. Hello, Greg. Great of you to be here. And not only Greg is on Facebook, but I also see Andy Dawson also here in the, on YouTube in this case. So both on YouTube and on Facebook live, you can be here to react and to interact with each other and that kind of stuff. And boy, do I have a show for you lined up today. Actually, it's a bit of a three mini shows in one go. We have some announcements that we're going to talk about. Of course, we're going to continue the mobile setup based on the HP Omen laptop, which is still great. But there's also other stuff to talk about. So I think that we're going to start with those first. But first we do that, we have to, of course, really start the show. Yes, we're back. Hey, welcome to another episode of TechCondo, and it's fantastic to see you here. So first and foremost, I have some cool announcements for you lined up before we start with the mobile the mobile setup that we were talking about the last 2 weeks, and we're going to continue with that series, if I may say it like that. But before we go further, I have to do some announcements and some things that have been going on for the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody's on the same page on that stuff. First and foremost, let's talk my weight. So people were asking the other day, Petra, are you okay? You are seeming to lose some weight at this moment. Are you sick or something? No, far from it. That's totally not true. I am actually very well. Everything is going fine with me. The only thing is that I wanted to lose some weight. I was 100 kilograms, which is, let me check with Google. Okay, Google, 100 kilograms in IBS.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay. 100 kilogram in pounds. Okay, Google, 100 kilograms in pounds.
100 kilograms equal 220.462 pounds.
That's right. So a lot. That was what I weighed back in the 1st of August. Of this year. So we're now about 5 months later, and now I'm 83 kilos or 82, and 82 kilos in pounds. So let's check that again. Okay, Google, 82 kilos in pounds.
82 kilograms equal 180.779 pounds.
All right, so that's just a little bit of an insight for you, that you know that that's what I'm doing. I'm actually, my end goal is about 7 kilograms further. It's all totally fine, nothing to worry about. It's just I wanted to have a healthy weight, which I didn't have, and I feel really good about it. Apart from having a hunger strike like every day at 3 p.m. That's the only side effect of this thing. No worries at all. Just to let you know. Hey, Stuart, what's going on? Really great for you to be here. So let's say hi to you as well. So we have Stuart, we have Andy, we have Greg, and of course myself, and my dad will probably hook up in a few minutes. So that was the first thing that we needed to talk about. Second thing that we need to talk about is something that I need to prepare a little bit. So I will do let's do it live. I don't care. So let's show you this. So I say call 9, boom. That, my friends, is the other thing that I need to talk to you about. That is the LU600 by LiveView, and you can see it right here. Um, I'm not going to go very in depth into it. I will take it for just for now, just to show it to you. Um, oh, let me get my legs a little bit in order. All right, like so. Let's put it right here. So this is the LU600 by LiveView, and this is what it looks like in close-up. Give it some time to focus to it. Yep. So this is the LU600. It's the flagship product of LiveView, and I have it. Well, it's not mine. It's definitely not mine, but I have it, and we will be talking about this product for a long time, the coming few weeks. Well, not in Tech Condo. We will have a full-on episode of Tech Condo on the LU600. I promise you that, because, of course, it's great to see this piece of gear. But what does it do? How much is it? That's not important actually, because it's actually not even meant for online creators like us. It's really for the big boys, the BBCs, the CNNs, that kind of stuff. But because, and this is the announcement, because I have an agreement with LiveView to produce knowledge-based videos for them, I can actually have this in my possession for about a month to really delve into it, to check it out. And yes, it's also fine to open it up. So let's do that just for the fun of it. And don't worry, I'm not gonna really spend too much time on it today, but I will be going fully in depth into it in a few minutes or in a few weeks. Let me get this thing off. There you go. Ta-da! So you can actually see all the modems here lined up. And no, I will be giving it a lot of attention. Don't worry about it. But again, this is not really meant for online creators. I do think that the LU300 and the LU200 are definitely ones that are for online creators. LU300, fantastic product. I have to admit, I already did some tutorials on it. But this one, so definitely something that we will be talking about a lot. And why do I give this announcement? Well, first and foremost, well, you see here we have quite a lot of things going on here. We got the nice Slave One from Boba Fett. We still got BB-8 here. We got some Mevo cameras right there. We've got some Marvel characters, etc. Now the thing is that once I create that video for LiveView, I want to give it a little bit more of a LiveView feel to it. So after this show, what we'll do is that I'll move things around a little bit, so that I have a computer screen with LiveView Central here, and one or two LiveView field units right there, just to give it a little bit more of a LiveView feel to it, because well, they do that, and I'm really happy with that. I'm so pumped about it. Of course, I do not know if they are going to release the videos. Until now, they have. So I mean, you can see almost, apart from one, you can see every video that I've created so far for them. So I would say just go ahead and check out the LU300 on LiveView on YouTube. You'll see me talking about it. But this is then about 600, and going forward, the whole year 2020, I will have quite a lot of different videos for them. So even though this part will be more LiveView oriented in the coming videos, that doesn't mean that the content will change. Just an FYI, and an additional announcement there for you. I am pumped. It's a bit awkward maybe, but I am pumped because I love to do that. All right, so I see a lot of things coming on. I see Kathleen is also in the house. She says, so much power in the small box. Oh, definitely. 16 SIM cards. Actually, 8 in one go. So you have bank A with 8, bank B with 8, but still 16 in one box. And I love you guys talking to each other, so please go ahead and do that. And let me see, Kathleen is saying, there's a secret hidden video. Well, for me, it's not a secret, but there's just one that is about, what was it about? What was it about? I have to think about it. I think it's about the data bridge functionality. That is that is the part that is not, released yet. Again, the idea is that we're going to do all those videos for them. So I will be creating them. I will take you along for a ride. I will make some video of it, but the end result, that's really up to them. That's their prerogative to release it, yes or no. It's all 100% live view. But I'm pumped about it. But we will be talking about it. We will be talking about it in the show. It's totally fine to do that. I will be just for the heck of it, just talking about it, because what you will learn is that even though this is really aimed for the big ones, the CNNs, the BBCs, the NOS, which is the Dutch news channel, it is definitely something that we can relate to, because the LiveView Solo is really capable as well, and the LU300, which is, from my perspective, the best one for online creators. You have to pay for it. It's not cheap, but that's the best one in my opinion. But this is really for the big guys. But hey, at least you have a feeling for it, right? I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, my dad is also in the house. Hi, LiveView daughter. Yeah, I know. Hey, Kathleen, she is indulgent to this. I should say addicted. Yeah. So the thing with, well, maybe a bit more than, and then I'm stopping about LiveView for today. The reason why I'm so pumped about LiveView is that, first and foremost, their product they're awesome, and I mean that really from the bottom of my heart, in the sense that it enables me to do what I want, which is going live wherever I want, which is something that was not possible up to them, because you will always have, like, you have to have a broadband connection, or you have to go via your phone. But I want to make a nice product, and that will help me tremendously with the LiveView. And in all fairness, it's a great company. I mean, the people are great, so I don't know, all the boxes are ticked in the correct way. So that is it. So yes, my dad, you are right. I'm indulged. I'm addicted, but it has a reason. And again, you guys are talking to each other, which is fantastic. All right. So that was LiveView. So we will be changing this part for those videos for a bit. It's only for those videos. As soon as those videos are gone, are out of the door, we can switch it back. But it will be the full month of December. This will be more LiveView oriented. Just FYI, that doesn't mean that content is different. Again, that's very important to me. Also, I talked about, for the people that are just joining, my weight. Everything is fine with my weight. I just lost quite a lot of kilos the last half a year. And we will continue a little bit more, but we're almost there. So I'm happy. So nothing to worry about. And now we come to other things. That is the mobile unit. So a little bit of a backstory again. So this is where we are talking about the last couple of weeks already. This is what we call the medium mobile setup. It has two USB microphones. One is the Samsung, one is the Audio-Technica. We talked about it last week. And then we have the HP Omen laptop, which is fantastic, and we're going to use it in today's show as well. And we're streaming via the LiveView Solo or another LiveView system, but you can also just literally stream from the system itself if you have enough bandwidth. So you don't have to have the LiveView Solo here. It is just an addition that I have added, because in all fairness, not always it's not always that the network connection is there for me. Also, the PoE switch and the NDI stuff we will be talking about very soon, and not on this slide, but definitely something that will be coming very soon, is the ATEM Mini. It's on its way. It's almost here, and so we're going to talk about that probably next week. on the ATM Mini. What can it do? What can't it do? Is it something for you? Is it something for some? Is it for a mobile setup? Is it not for a mobile setup? That's something that we will be talking about probably next week. Hey, Kathleen says, hey, Pete, it's good, I think, to be obsessed. Well, yeah, I think so too. And could be over the top, lady. I'm wondering if my DNA is part of this, or Dana, the way that they pronounce it in, what was the movie again? Zootopia. Dana. DNA. Yeah, I think that I have the DNA of my dad because, in all fairness, if he has something that he really likes, he goes in full throttle. I think that I have the same thing. It is really okay. One last comment then. Petra has all the gear. Now that is an interesting comment because yes, I have been buying a lot of gear the last couple of days. Sorry, that's not true. The last couple of years, and I'm happy. So my studio is 100% fully done. There's nothing here which I want to change at this moment, which is kind of awkward because this is the first time in like months that is the case. But now I'm more focused to the mobile setup because I do not want to break anything which is here in the studio because of my mobile work. So I want to have this really stable so that whenever I want to go live, whenever I want to talk to you guys, I can just flip a switch. In this case, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 switches. So it's 4 switches, then everything is switched on, and then it's just a matter of clicking on the stream button, and then boom, I'm live. So it's really that easy. But yes, thank you so much. I'm very happy. Actually, I'm also very happy about this new thing right there. I'm going to show you very quickly. David, I'm going to kill you. That's another thing. We're talking about that at a later stage. All right. Famous last words. Yeah, that might be the case. But I really think that it's done for now. I really think that. So it's not that I really think that. Let's just say it like that. All right. Let's talk about the mobile setup again. So this is what we're going to talk about, and I want you to focus on the SDI camera, top right, 2 times. 2 times. So that means that I need to have 2 cameras on it. So the last time that I was on a mobile setup, I did it all via NDI, but sometimes you don't want to bring along your network gear and your other stuff as well. So I was like, let's just take my laptop, the HP Omen, love it. And I want to connect the SDI cable right here. So the cool part of an SDI cable compared to an HDMI cable is that an SDI cable can be actually extra long if compared to HDMI. I'm not sure about 100% about the limitations, but you must have a very big and very expensive HDMI cable if you want to go past 7 meters or 10 meters. And for SDI, that is easier to do. And SDI is actually more industry standard, so more video standard than HDMI. But the thing with SDI is, of course, that there's not so much typical work to do. So this is an SDI cable, that's the laptop, and how do we connect it? Well, if you have been paying attention when I was in the States, I was actually, well, let's do it differently. I was actually lucky that a friend of ours, David Foster, wanted to get rid of a few converters. So I actually purchased it from him, and they're in this bag. So this is a bag which I can also use for IRL streaming, but for today, it's literally today I'm gonna use this new setup in real life. So what I'm gonna show you now is actually gonna be used for a real production tonight, and tonight is in exactly 2 hours. So it's kind of like very urgent as well. So let's open it up, because I wanted to show you one of the key elements of this this setup. So first and foremost, I have, of course, the LiveView Solo. I do have other LiveView products, but the LiveView Solo is way easier and faster to connect because you don't have to have a server component. But now I need to figure out where I put it. It's not here, it's on the other side. But I also want to connect the SDI cables. So let's go to the SDI cable. I have to get rid of my phone. Let's get it like so. And now let's get this back part opened. And here I have a iGo Live box. And in this box I have all kinds of different goodies. And one of the goodies that I have is that I have this product, the SDI U-Tab, and I'll show that to you in a minute if I can remove my backpack very quickly, like so. There you go. Gone. There you go. And let's show you this. So this is the AJA U-Tab SDI, and what it has is actually, well, let me get it a little bit closer for you to really see it. There you go. So it has a indicator light. It has a USB cable to the computer power indicator. So that's what you can see right here. Then on this side, let's give it some time to focus. There you go. You have two SDI inputs. Well, sorry, two SDI. One of them is the SDI in right there. So this is the one that's give it some time again to focus. There you go. So this is the SDI in, and that is the SDI loop, which means that you bring in the SDI in here, then you can again put an SDI out here and go to a monitor or something else like a switcher or so. But then that's possible. But a switcher, that doesn't make sense because I actually have it here. The 72, that's something that I put on myself because I have two of them, 72 and 81. And the 72 and 81 is actually a the number that you can see in the vMix interface of this device. But I want to know which is which, right? So that's a bit of the thing. Now I can use both of them out for the time being. I'm just going to use only one, 72, and we're gonna get a cable. So I'm really like that. I always also use the number on the cable itself because, well, why not? And then I'll just switch it in here like so. Oh, yeah, you cannot see that. Wait a sec. Just remove this box quickly. Like so. Gone. And then I'll just make sure that this is all set up in a way that you can actually see it. Almost. Maybe the other way around. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right. So this is what we have. So we have the SDI, and we have the cable, also saying 72. We're gonna put it into the computer. Oh, is that the wrong way around? No, that's it. Perfect. And we're just gonna switch it on. So now you probably cannot see it, so I'll just go to this hello, hi, and switch it on the computer. So it will take some time for it to boot, and in the meantime, come to think of it, what I'll do now is that I'll make sure that you can see me when I try to change the other camera that I have right there and put in an SDI cable for you. Just give me a few seconds for it to load, and there you go. Oh, that one, that camera, that's where I want to go. So let's just switch it in. Cable like so. I have to use that cable in a few hours, so I'm not gonna roll it out all the way. Switch it off like so. Today. It's one side. Then go to this side. There we go. And we're getting this, and we put it right in the inside of this. We see that we have two green lights, which is a fantastic thing. And now I have to wait because it says now configuring Windows updates 100% completed. Okay, cool. Let's log in, and I'll switch on the vMix screen share in a minute. Right, screen. I know that I've put it on. Otherwise, I'll just do it within vMix. That's fine. Okay, that gives me some time to see something. On her short list, she needs a case to take the portable gear in. Oh, that's true. That's absolutely true. I forgot about that. So yes, so this is the way it goes. So that needs to be taken care of still, because otherwise, I mean, I know I have to bring along 1, 2, 3, 4 backpacks with things that are not really connected with each other. So I like to have it nice and neat in one big backpack. Brilliant idea to put vMix numbers on there. Yeah, it is really something that is needed. In the meantime, what I'll do now is that I'll make sure that you can see my screen. Let me get to see if I can find my. It should be there somewhere. Didn't I switch it on already? Let me try to. Oh, did not pop up. That's not that. That's not that. That's not that. I'm trying to figure out if I can find my my NDI thing, but I think that I still need to wait a sec. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say local desktop. I thought that I had vMix on this thing. The vMix. How do you call it again? Screen grabber. Downloads. I did not. Yes, it's much fearing you. Okay. No. Then I'll try it again. Get out of this. Get into it. Hopefully it's going to work. Because I thought that I had switched on. No, I didn't. Okay. That's a bit of a bummer. I thought that I had it switched on. La la la. Okay. Outputs and NDI. Ah. Gotcha. Alright. Now it's going to pop up. Alright. Now it's going to pop up. It will take some time, but it's going to pop up. All right, that just a few seconds more, and then you can see it. So yes, indeed, brilliant idea to put it on the vMix numbers. So I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Let's see if it now can see my desktop. Still not. That is kind of awkward, because I am sending it out. So that's something that typically takes some time. So I don't know why it takes so long all the time, but it's definitely something that you have to switch on in your settings. And I thought that I had it already on, but I didn't. That's the reason. Oh, it's actually switched off again. Oh, because I didn't say okay. That makes perfect sense now. All right, there you go. Finally, boom. All right, my fault that it took so long, but here you have my desktop. Okay, so let's hook it up. So that's just, you can do that via add input. Then you go to camera, and there you'll find camera, and there you'll find UTVID, and then 00K04299972. 72. Now you know what the 72 is all about. So let's click that, right, like so. I hope that this might be wrong, but we'll see that in a few seconds. Seems to be okay. So here you have it. That's all you need to do. So now I have a full connection with my camera. I can actually bring it. Live like so. So now you're looking at the camera via the laptop. It's really now via the laptop, and it's actually working like this, as you can see. It's a bit choppy. We'll figure that out in a bit, why that is, but that is definitely working. So here you have it. It's all working. Yay! So that's it. So that's a way that you can get it operational, which is fantastic. I think it's great. So very cool indeed. It's definitely cool. So that's the way that this thing is working right here. The AJA UTAP SDI, and I can actually have two of these on my laptop side by side, and it will be working. So that is fantastic. But that's also what we have time for today. So we had looked at the SDI connection, really straightforward. It just worked like within a few seconds, and it actually worked quite well. And so you can bring in all the SDI cameras that you want into this laptop, and you can go live, which is fantastic in my opinion. I hope that you liked it. I did, and I'm very happy that this is possible on this device. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. Just drop a comment, like everybody who's here, like Stuart, my dad, Kathleen. We have more people. Stuart, of course, and Andy and Greg are also here live. If you are here after the fact, please just comment, because I will see your comment and I will be reacting to it. No problem. Have a great day and see you around. Bye bye.